It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
We've got underway here pretty promptly. Fekir showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He goes long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. With a delicate ball. Boots it to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Yanko. Steered forward. Surely. Big chance! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It's gone a long way up and away. Battles to win it back. Almost half an hour in now. It is deadlocked. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Memphis Depay. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Goes for the cross. It's a brilliant in. Can he score? Get it forward quickly, cuts it out. Hoists it high. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Here's the delivery. Clears it out of harm's way. Memphis Depay. Fekir. And he's on his way! Oh, good ball. Memphis Depay. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's through, now is he in? Well positioned to make that interception. Lyon are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Looks to clip it forward. That's great strength on the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Tries to dink it in. Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Has a pop! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
They've played it short. And he's there to hoof it away. Dinks one in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Keeper goes long. Plays it long. Chip through. He's got options out wide. That's the throw. Fekir delivers. It's Tete.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The final whistle. Well, they've got a point. 3, of course, were preferable, but up and running. So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already had in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Truly a crunch game, a time for both sides to deliver.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening win. Not a time for holding back.
That is some save from Hennessy. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's played it short. Goes for the cross. King knocks it away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oaks. Well, they could break here. And it's King.
Wales have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of it.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Aimed long and direct. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Allen. Wales getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Vokes. He's pinged one through here. King. Over to the left. Fires, and the finish! Goal, Wales! And it's Wales who take the lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Wales get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oakes cuts it out, aimed long and direct. Williams boots it to safety. Shoots! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Just so... And the first 45 minutes are up. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Already up and running for the second half. Vokes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get...
Looking to shoot! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So we have a breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Davis. Allen. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. And it's Vokes. He's on his way. Oh, good interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Shapes the shoots! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
King. Bale has made his impact already. Ramsey, crowd calling for him to shoot. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Looks to clip it, shoots! In it goes! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Folks! Sticks it away! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Has a hit! Back of the net! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
4 in the game, he is the man. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Chester. Ledley. And there goes the final whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is... So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So the first box is more or less ticked. It is a time to concentrate on what happens next.
Well, Peter, this is nothing to do with good fortune now. This team is here on merit, and if they can sustain their level of performance, it's hard to see anything other than the right conclusion to this group stage. However, and I have to address the other potential outcome and remind everyone that concentration has to be their best player for the duration, or else.
The action has already started. Petit. It's got through. Looks to clip it forward. Can he finish? That's offside. Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Gets it upfield. Right through the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Still goalless at the moment. Could move up a gear here, and he's going long. There's the through ball. Shoots! Top save! That shot was travelling. It's broken loose. Aimed long and direct. He's got options out wide. Time to deliver. Great lead! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Over to the left. Out to the left it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Well read, he sorted that out.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's a decent ball. Hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's got away. Well positioned to make that interception. Aimed long and direct. With a delicate ball. And that's been levered clear.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Forward it goes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And help's available out wide. Intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Chance!
Uzbekistan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
There's no shakes to shoot. Oh, it's there! And that could well be the winner. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that is that. Just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage.